sounds about right, baby. So, hello everyone, here it's time for more Isekai, baby! So, one thing here, before I start watching it, yesterday we had Genius Prince, right? That was pretty interesting, but with my throat, it's better today though, it's getting better, but it's not perfect yet, right? So yesterday, I might still want to watch the anime, right? The Prince, but I felt yesterday that I spent, exhausted right with my voice. So I was like, okay, this is kind of what I do it. So I might watch that Prince thing. I was thinking maybe I do episode 1 and 2 next week, right, to review it and so on. But anyway, so Leadale here, this was my favorite, of course, last Wednesday. They one of the better new animes, right, because I really like it, right? I like it. It's like the whole thing that, as I said last week in my review, I'll say it. It feels like, like this is how you should write it when it comes to gaming. I don't think you have to take it like this thing, but the whole thing, the whole idea, right, that, she has like 3 kids, right, because of the man system. I said that way. I really like it, right, because there's so many ways you can make this whole children thing work, right, in game mechanics, right? And as a gamer, when you play those games, you don't really think like, well, that's my kid now, but you maybe think that, right? But it depends on how the game is, right? But in many aspects, I think especially these grindy role-playing games, it's not like you have that relation that I think this is my daughter now in this game, whatever, right? However, that being said though, in other games, for example, the Three Kingdom games, even to Super Nintendo, even back in Super Nintendo era, in those games, you could actually have your character, and you can get a wife, and you can get kids, and the kids will inherit your stats, and you can do all this fancy stuff, right? But that's really cool in those games. So there felt like, this is my legacy, I'm playing the Myrmonden clan, like here's my 3 daughters, they have these abilities, and so on. So there are games, of course, even back in the Super Nintendo, where you had stats, so you could inherit like your parents' abilities and so on, and it felt a little more emotional and connected, right? But there are also many games, like kind of I can hear this game, here she plays, right? Which is like, I made my son character and he has my stats. It doesn't really feel like it's actually that important, right? But anyway, that being said though, that's why I really liked the premise, right? That she has made, of course, 3 children, and from a very gaming mechanic standpoint, right, hasn't really had an emotional connection to those characters. Suddenly, they are her actual children now. She's like, I have a mom, I have 3 kids, what? Maybe I'm a grandmother, but I've been gone for 201 years, I have grandkids, maybe, So that's why I like it. I was like, I like how I did it. I think more animes based on video game mechanics, right, could utilize this thing. And also, I like that she was a bad girl, right? She's a ganker and so on, Hopefully there's more of that, but I like that she's like a silver evil witch. She kills people all the time, She was like rumored of her ganking people left and right, back in the days. Because again, I this is such a boring thing. Unfortunately, in his anime, she's obviously a good girl, so won't matter that much. But I do think that it's very unfortunate that in so many of these Isekai or virtual reality animes, right, it's always like following the good player. You know what I mean? And I mean good as in, good Atushi, not good as in a skillful player, right? It's so incredibly uncommon to find animes we following the bad guy. It's like, I'm a gang everyone. And the reason I say that every time is because not because it's boring and whatever, but I think it's just kind of bland, right, in the sense that, and also doesn't make much sense, because if you actually play, as I mentioned last week, most of these, World of Warcraft, whatever, EverQuest and so on, etc., most players, or half the players, are roughly gankers, right? Half the players are gonna be like, I'm gonna go and snap someone in PvP, They're basically in WoW, right? How many people don't play the rogue or a hunter and they're hiding and they're gonna gank someone or hit them at the flag or whatever, That's how incredibly high amount of players actually play those games, right? Yet in these animes, it's like 9 out of 100 of the players in these animes are always like, I just want a quest and get items, It's like bullshit, man! It's not those games are played! So anyway, fortunately she's a good girl in the end anyway, but I still like it that her backstory was that she was a bad girl, that she was a ganker, she killed people and so on, right? She killed a noob killer. So I liked it a lot. As I watch episode 2, since it happens, I have high hopes, I guess, right? So 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is definitely my favorite Wednesday anime. Certainly. My voice gonna get tired though. He does get tired. Certainly does. And I guess she's dead, right, in reality. I guess, or whatever. This is right now. Oh yeah, she had one weakness. Alcohol. She hangover. She's weak to one thing, alcohol. Yeah, can't handle alcohol. She's a legendary witch, but yeah, she can't handle alcohol. It's one single weakness. Någonting? Nej, någonting. La 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 la. Pretty good opening. Do do do. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm gonna probably watch the cop anime after this, but I want to react to it. I was thinking I'm just gonna watch it, and if I like it, I review it. Because episode 1 was so boring. That's why I'm really confused about what was so boring. Right? And Orient, yeah, maybe she was Orient. I'm thinking about it. Orient was like fine. It wasn't like I wasn't like amazed by it, but I was like, yeah, I'm intrigued, kinda. But it wasn't like amazing. I was like, yeah, it was pretty mediocre, I felt. Kinda. Yeah. The wall was funny in her. Yeah, her living wall. It's super annoying wall. There's some there is some like gigantic bird rights. There's some kind of Attack on Titan feeling there. The rumble time. She's the Aaron definitely though. Yeah. They call her children. Yeah. Hopefully kids come to episode. I want to hear how she's gonna interact with her children, right? And they're gonna be like, I love you, mommy. And she'll be like, I have stop, weird. Do I have kids? Do you have kids? I have grandkids? Am I a great-grandmother? I mean, if you add it to 200 years, right? She might have great-grandkids, right? She's like, maybe, right? Well, it's called Sons and Tags, so it sounds like her son might appear. Maybe. Someone is dying. Okay. Oh, those are ogres! Oh, she wants. With Rimmaru, you need him. Well, she can obviously heal him. She's like an OP witch, right? She can obviously... Exactly, double spell. She's like double spell. Healing! Only the silver evil witch can do stuff, clearly. Well, I mean, yeah, it's OP Isekai. I mean, we've seen this before in lives. Been there definitely, all animes, right? So yeah, of course you can heal him. No surprise there, right? You gotta establish that she's OP. The anime doesn't really explain exactly how this magic system works, I guess. That hasn't really been explained, right? But she's like, there's a countdown, I guess. The triggers, yeah, okay. Yeah. Now, of course, it's pretty fine. Next episode is gonna arrive, so yeah, it's gonna be like, but I've been going right now. It's like, yeah, okay. She's like, no, I am leaving. Yeah, I didn't do anything special. I'm not a famous witch or something. Yeah, like, please leave me alone. Yeah, like, I'm not famous or anything. Let me walk away from you guys. Yeah. Yeah, so this guy might be important, right? The kobold, I guess, is. This guy, yeah, he's a kobold, I think. Or some kind of wolf people, but kobold, right? Probably. He might be important then. Is it question more? He's like, wait, you slept, like, you stayed in your room for 200 years? Wouldn't he question how should he be alive? I said elf, I guess. He's like, I guess he used to believe, maybe elves can just live so long so he doesn't care about it, I guess. When I think about it. Yeah, that's true. She's not a human, so maybe it's just like, oh, 200 years for an elf? Yeah, maybe that's like, typical. It's her son, right? The elf priest. Skargo, my son? Do you know my son? Yeah, it's like, of course she's like, what, Skargo? Yeah, of course her son is famous. Oh, he's my son, he's my Musco. Yeah, he's my little baby. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but he's like a famous. Her son is famous, right? He united the city. So he's the guy in the frames, right? I was like, ah, that boy. But of course, it's like, what? Scully was famous? My little son? Here we go. Come on, baby. It's my son. I'm his mom. I'm a sexy mom. Yeah, Moscow! I'm a MILF! Here we go! So you look so young! I'm an elf, you know. I have trees! Here we go! I have 3 kids! I'm a MILF! Oh, my son's doing great! Yeah, okay! Can I get to be my son with you? See? This is shit I like! But it's a good, like, OP thing. Yeah. Oh, I have 3 kids, yeah. That's good. Isekai MILF time, man. Isekai MILFs, yeah. Isekai MILFs, baby. She's like, what, you're a mom? Oh, that was good shit, man. That was good shit, yeah. Oh, this is my son. Exactly. And the lady is like, but you have 3 kids? You look so young. Like, I'm a sexy F, mommy. Okay. Gives the kid a little promise. That is probably super expensive now. Gives us some kind of like legendary item here. It's like, here's a little star for you, honey. This is probably like immortality or something. Yeah, it's like Mario star or something. Oh, here we go. I'm the witch. It's gonna be like the evil witch. It's me. There we go. What? Sean? But you're not evil, Sean. Yeah, exactly. But you're not evil. What? Famous evil witch is you, big sister? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. You gotta tell the kid, right? No one's gonna believe her anyway, yeah. No one's gonna believe the kid anyway. He's like, I'm actually the evil witch, yeah. You know, kiddo. Well, she probably heard her, though. The mom probably heard her, like, it was whispering to her. But here we go. They're gonna go with the mercenary, I guess, to meet her son, of course. Yeah. I'm a mom! It's like... That is good. Of course, you're gonna meet your son, right? Nice, you're gonna have a big fan now. I'm just a nice young elf lady. Yes, I do have 3 kids, but I'm not that old. Don't call me madam, right? Don't call me like madam. I'm not that old, even if I have 3 children. Yeah, come on. But what's her real life body before she did it? Because Isekai. I believe she was like 15, 16, something like that, right? Her actual life, and also that life is in itself is stuck in the hospital, right? So yeah, I guess she never really left the hospital. That's kind of the backstory, right? She was like paralyzed or something. So I guess she never really got outside, right? 2 other characters. It's like a white-haired lady and a red top guy. Yeah, those 2 other characters. Really ugly CGI both. Not the worst, not as bad as yesterday, but still pretty ugly. Oh my god, Kenya to Kenya yesterday, it was so ugly, the CGI. That boat wasn't pretty, but it was at least only for like a half a second too. It wasn't like a very long scene, so... It wasn't like a boat war, like some kind of navy battle for 10 minutes. So it's point yesterday that Kenya anime, right? The Genderbender anime, yeah. They had CGI battle for like 15 minutes and it was super ugly. Arifurata style. I'll prata about tomorrow, I believe. Some kind of cat person, I guess. Yeah, Niam, yeah, exactly. It's a cat lady. Neko-Neshan. Well, you're an elf, though. Yeah, a weird question. You don't accept humans here? It's like, you're an elf. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm an elf lady, though, so okay. Yeah, exactly. You should live on human anyway. Felt like a very weird question. You don't let humans live here, but I'm an elf. Yeah, it's like who does what you care about? Oh my god, mommy time! A head priest? You could be like, mommy! Oh, hopefully he's like I hope he's a mama's boy, you know? I hope he's gonna be super codependent. Oh, I love you, mommy! Oh, I hope he's like super, you know, into his mom, right? Yeah, I want to see some, you know, mama style. Yeah, I want him to be super into his mom. Come on. Of course, he's confused. It's CGI bot again. Okay. Come on. Can we do sun yet? God damn it. Well, her older son is like a big dwarf guy. He might come too, I suppose. Oh my god, her older son! Got 2 boys, right? Oh my god! Mom! Here we go. Mommy! Mom! Exactly. Mama! Mama! Headbutting was on there. And everyone was like, wow! Yeah. I was like, whippersnapper mom! Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so cute. Come on! Come on, son! Musco! I like everyone's like, who is this woman? Why is he so nice to her? Yeah. Oh, this is fun shit, man. This is fun. Yeah, come on. You're way too strong, mom. Freaking abusive mother, yeah. Like slapped him to death, probably. Yeah, my daughter, great. Oh, she's the director of the academy, of course. Very powerful children, yeah. Director of the academy. Everyone is so grown up here, yeah. It's like. Yeah, the guy is like. She loves head petting a boy here. This poor old dwarf boy, yeah. It's like. Gray haired dwarf boy, you know. It's like. Good point actually, yeah, like when do you have modern pencils for? Ja, det var mig så övrigt det. Guild clerk. I'm a rare species? Yeah, it's like, wait, I'm a rare thing? I guess there aren't that many high elves around. Which is probably way too strong, right, for this quest, right? It's OP as hell, right? So she's probably like, Well, she got her own, yeah, her Navi right there. This potion's gonna be too good, of course. It's anime, baby. It's OP anime. This potion is gonna be like level 10,000, right? It's gonna be like, it's way too good. It's rather too high quality though, right? Yeah, ma'am, I think it's... I never need my potions. I'm way too powerful, yeah. It's like, I don't need the shit, yeah. It's like... She probably has no, of course, concept of money, I guess. She's probably like... She's probably super rich, right, in the tower, but, you know... She probably has no idea, right, how much money she has. Here comes the... Maybe the woman from this earlier, eye catcher. Yeah, I guess so, the white-haired chick. The Shiro chick, yeah. The albino, basically, red eyes too, so. Lonti-chan. Yeah, Lonti-chan. I guess. He hits his face. Is he flirting with me? It's like, I already have 3 kids! Yeah, it's like, come on. I don't need to have more sex right now. Yeah, you know. Okay. Money! It's like, I guess she likes the money, right? Yeah. She's a gamer after all. She's like, can I make money doing this thing? Oh. He winks at everyone, I guess, this guy. He's a winker. Yeah, he's a winker guy. yeah, picks up a shy little mage girl, I guess. I'm a high elf, and what is she, human, I guess, right? He's a normal human. Yeah, he's a cute little mage girl that's very afraid of people, very shy. Wait, you have royalty if you're high elf? I guess you're automatically a royalty for high elf. I suppose so, right? If you're a high elf, I guess you're part of the royal elf guild race or something. So maybe that's just automatically what you have to be high elf. Something. Maybe not. Perhaps. Ooh, a shonen. That's probably the red head guy we saw. Yeah, I mean, she was with the guy with the red hair, right? In the eye catcher, so that has to be the shonen, right? Very likely. Aka shonen, I've called her. A kitten! Good, she can... That's probably him then, the red hair shonen, right? Yeah, exactly. Aka shonen. Aka shonen! Okay. Not the best, maybe. Of course, it can be like, yeah, levitate. Of course. Pretty classic game mechanic, so you can like walk on water or so. Yeah, float. Well, he's a prince, of course. Yeah. Butchama. He's clearly the prince. She was like, prince, right? He's... Oh, I've done 4,000 quests. She's like, I'm a quest pro. Okay. Yeah, but he's the prince, clearly. It's kind of weird that behind her is a cat guy. Isn't it kind of weird? She's standing with the kitten, and behind her is a cat man. Yeah, so, you know, it's like catception. Yeah, pet cats. How does he feel about that, right? The cat man, they have pet cats. And of course, she can defy gravity, but she can fly though. So maybe it's not too. She can run on the walls. Maybe not too impressive. No, she. Okay. It's a pretty good rower, yeah. I guess she's gonna fly now, though. I guess. I mean, she can fly right easily, fly back. She can easily fly after him. And also levitate though on the water. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Naruto style. Here we go. You have to give the kid. He's a really fast rower though. This prince guy. He's a very good rower. Yeah, he's. He's a very fast rower. Like, really fast. Okay, he's just tired him out, I guess. Keep chasing him until he's tired. But yeah, she loves doing quest after all, so, you know. Man, this guy's yeah, he's like, oh, I was betting on your quest before. I was like, what? Yeah, this guy is interesting, man. I was like, gonna make some extra money, you know? Yeah, Prin. Well, it's opposite the prince. He's opposite the prince. It's like... I guess like delivery bug or something? Yeah, it's Amazon huge delivery bugs. Oh, alcohol? Oh, she's famous now. She was running underwater. Yeah, she's like a famous girl now. She's the Messiah character. It's like, no alcohol. Yeah, it's like, oh no, my only weakness. Alcohol. Yeah, peer pressure. It's only with alcohol and peer pressure. Yeah, oh, god damn it. Damn it, okay, fine. Well, she's OP except in one area, yeah. The OP drinking, it's not her. Oh, yeah, it's his daughter, I guess, right? Yeah, her little daughter, the baby girl. Oh, well, here we go. Mom! Yes. Oh, Mom is back again. Mom is angry at you. Don't embarrass her again. He's a pretty boy, I guess. Yeah, like, Mom is back. You gotta give him like big welcome. I guess she was the one who made the quest, I guess. Yeah, of course. Oh, so she got a son-in-law, yeah, husband student. So maybe she has grandkids, that right? Maybe she's a grandma. But certainly, right? What? Someone turned my mom away! Someone insulted my mother! Who will I murder for this? Yeah. So I told you guys that he's gonna be a big mama's boy, you know. Yeah, it's like, who turned my mom away? Knew it. It's like, I would kill everyone in the city, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I knew it! But yeah, of course, I mean, I told you guys, of course it's a mama boys. I knew, of course Scarlett was gonna be like, my mom! Yeah, who could turn my mom away? Like, so no after ending credits. No. But as I expected, of course she's gonna be. Of course, you guys gonna be a big mama's boy. Yeah, someone has to be a usually to the mommy, right? Isekai elf mommy, you know. But interesting enough, if she also might have grandkids, right? As I guess earlier, right? She might even have grandchildren because, of course, she's been gone for 200 years, right? And if you're a mom, right, to 2 elves and a dwarf, like, certainly they can have more kids, right? So this guy here is her husband, right? This is her son-in-law, then, of course. Her, daughter has been, you know, getting it on, right? So certainly her daughter isn't a virgin. At least, certainly her daughter has done it with her husband, certainly, right? It's like I mean, I don't know exactly how old, I guess, the daughter's supposed to be, but given that the main character has been gone for 200 years, right? Certainly all her 3 children are at least 200 years old. The dwarf was 300 years old, right? So the daughter is like 200 years something at least. So I mean, during these 200 years, she certainly probably got it on a few times, right? So yeah, she might even be a grandmom, be a gilf, right? Like, yeah, but honestly, right? Like that I think would be a good. Yeah, I hope that's true. I hope it's true. That would be even more fun when she meets her daughter. It's like, hey, me, my little girl. She's like, Mom, I got 4 children. Yeah, and even, I mean, it might even be more, right? I think about if her daughter got kids 200 years ago, right? She might, of course, have great grandkids or whatever, right? Yeah, 200 years after all. That's like several generations of, especially because it's medieval fantasy time, right? So, I mean, during medieval time, usually people got pregnant at 15, right? So yeah, but you know, like people obviously had people had children at a younger age, right? During medieval times, and it's still certain true, of course, in this world here. And the reason why, but what we can see is that technology, the more technology a country has, the more that it pushes childbirth, right? More and more back, right? So it's like in a country like I'm from Sweden, right? Like or Japan or whatever, right? Childbirth is very, very late, right? Compared to something like a country in Africa, or whatever, still in development countries. And you can see that if a country goes from being a developing country to an industrial country, childbirth, the age gets pushed back, you know, per technology advancements, right? But anyway, so, you know, back in the days we had a lot of kids, right? Quite young, right? So yeah, let's say you had kids at 20 then, okay? That is very, very standard, right, for a medieval woman, right? So she might have kids 180 years ago. Let's say she was 20 then. Alright, okay, she was actually already, of course, 20 when she got time travel, let's call it, or, time frozen. So, but for whatever reason, let's say she's like 20 years past then. So, yeah, that's 10 generations, right? 200 years divided by 20, right? 10 generations. So she might seriously be like a great grandma, right? I don't doubt that. I don't think I'm gonna go into that at all. But yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised in this episode she can learn she's a grandma. I don't think we're gonna go into that. Oh, her daughter has granddaughters herself or something. Whatever. Might go into that, right? That'd be kind of funny. But certainly seems, yeah, she probably has grandkids, right? That would be, honestly, would surprise me if she doesn't have grandkids now, as they introduce immediately that her daughter has a husband. Yeah, like, because otherwise, why would they immediately after? I mean, okay, so we see her children, right? It's a great scene, and then immediately when her kid's talking, her daughter is like, "Oh, my husband gave me this potion." To someone, yeah. So immediately, her daughter introduces a husband, right, to us as a viewer. That to me tells me that she has babies, or kids, or sons, or whatever. Yeah, daughter's son. Yeah, her daughter has. Or otherwise, why would they so immediately say, "I have a husband. He and me works together at the academia." He's a principal there. Yeah, that seems to be a no-brainer for me at least. Honestly, I'll be surprised now if her daughter doesn't have her own kids, because otherwise, yeah, why introduce a husband? The first thing she did do. The first thing her daughter did was to introduce her husband, basically. Of course, it might be that the idea is that, I guess the other way would be that, like I said, not only does she have to deal with her children, right, but also that she has to deal with her like son-in-law. And, what, I have a son-in-law, and I guess there could be a conflict for her. It could be like, I'm a mother-in-law now. I'm the MILF character. How do I deal with this stuff? I suppose. But yeah, this was adorable though. He's like, "Hey, my son! Oh, you're so kawaii, little boy! Mommy missed you!" And he's like, Mom, I'm like a 300-year-old dwarf with grey beard. Stop it, Mom." She's like, "Hey, he's cute." And everyone going around him, all he's like, he's this like, hard-ass dwarf worker, right? Yeah. And it was really fun. Come on, this anime is great. It's not the best Isekai ever, but it's fun, right? And this was great. Yeah, it was really funny. Really embarrassing her son there. He's like, "Mom, yeah, this is weird, Mom." hey, Mom. Yeah, it's like, stop embarrassing me. Otherwise, of course, it's kind of funny, yeah, speaking how, her kids are like, "Well, is Mom back? Oh, she's just a weirdo." Yeah, they're like, "Oh, Mom, why did she leave the tower for? She's at an adventure now? Oh shit, Mom is so powerful, she's gonna do some crazy stuff." Yeah, it's just kind of strange how he was like, "Mom, you almost killed me with that punch." Like, don't forget how strong you are, Mom. Yeah, because she's clearly super OP, right? Doesn't get herself though, and her children though, of course, because they are in this world, right? They are much more seemingly aware that the mother, of course, is like a goddess, right? Like the strongest woman on the planet, probably. They are like, "Oh, our mom is like a doomsday device." They're like, if she gets pissed off, she might blow up a country or something, right? They seem to be much more aware of how incredibly strong the mother is, right? And they're like, "Oh, hopefully she's doing stupid as an adventurer." Yeah, that's a pretty nice touch to it too. They're like, "Oh man, she's gonna do something stupid, right? She's gonna embarrass us. She's gonna." We have talked to her, so doesn't just blow up the castle. Yeah, like, oh shit. But anyway, as you guys subscribe, I have a great episode.